Why is it so important to use online essay services to avoid plagiarists? Due to major changes in the list of possible source types that can be used, plagiarism remains one of the most challenging issues in academic writing today. As most college students in the United States may recall, it is not always a disturbing case of academic dishonesty because strict professors often find unintentional similarities or the quotes that have been implemented in a wrong way. Nevertheless, once there is information, which is not a student's personal opinion, it can end up with disaster and a failed assignment. Plagiarism is always a serious violation even if there was no intention to act against the rules. While some students argue with university professors or ask for an opportunity to get assignment resubmitted, there are still obvious concerns since it is hard to tell what can go wrong with the references that seemed accurate. These are only several reasons why students turn to online essay services to let professionals get their assignments checked and corrected to avoid plagiarism. Majority of plagiarism-related problems occur when students and professors define the term differently. As an example, mechanical engineering major takes definition found in thesaurus, so it gets incorporated almost word by word. Once such paper is submitted, the professor may check it through Turnitin or any similar service, which will instantly highlight the definition, revealing 80 to 90% similarity. Even if there will be no more indications of any offenses, in severe cases, such assignment can be considered as failed. The truth is, Turnitin bases its process upon originality reports, which means that the machine cannot tell explicitly whether the paper is just copied from an online source or synthesized while using personal research. In other words, it cannot prove either, but provide a report that will list similarities found in books, magazines, newspapers or reviews published and available online. It also has a database that contains user-submitted papers, which is supposed to prevent the same paper from being sent twice. In reality, however, the system cannot fully guarantee that editing the parts marked in the paper will keep you safe. It takes way more than that, as each professor may have other clues to look out for, including students' writing style, grammar or citations balance. Therefore, due to the controversial nature of plagiarism occurrences, it is only wise to check up with online essay services to ensure that paper is analyzed by professional in the relevant field, eliminating all alarming concerns. Fortunately, trained academic writing professionals know what to look out for as they get papers checked or revised because of possible or already noted plagiarism issues. Even though it is rare, some colleges allow students to correct the flaws and submit the paper again. In some cases, it becomes even more difficult to fix, as an average student using iTunes podcasts or YouTube video as a reference may not be aware of how to get multimedia sources cited. Once the proper in-text and works cited entry is there but wrongly formatted, it is already a reason to deduct the final grade. Of course, no student would like to see an amazing paper failed. This is where online essay services come to help. Still, there are obvious concerns regarding who will be the one to check such complex paper and what are the guarantees that will ensure that nothing is missed. An answer is rather simple: it has to be someone with sufficient experience in academic essay formatting guides, so the student can check whether everything is fine. Yet, in most cases there is very little time left for such detailed verification, therefore, only a trained expert can get things complete in time. As an example, there is a great platform which meets these specific demands. You can visit them by following this link: https://editapaper.com. What makes it unique and trustworthy is the ability to choose verified writing expert on your own based on academic credentials, user reviews or subject. Moreover, there is direct contact with the assigned specialist, so all concerns are addressed privately, which eliminates misunderstandings of any kind. No matter if you are after a brand new assignment or need to have your existing task checked by a trained expert, there is not only software-based but human guarantee that final paper is plagiarism-free. Summing things up, proper plagiarism check always takes expert knowledge of not only how to quote and avoid similarities, but how to make sure that grammar and structure remain correct during paraphrasing or heavy editing. Likewise, turning to online essay services guarantees that paper is checked the way how a trained professor would evaluate it, from basic similarity reports to references and subject aptitude. While it may take a lifetime to master custom writing style, it only takes minutes to turn to essay services online to keep one's academic life safe.